welcome back to Black Dice Gaming. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Frostgrave 2nd edition, the Knights. This box set makes enough, has enough parts to make 10 models. Some nice illustrations there, some examples of some made up miniatures on the back there, and a little diagram of just how they go together, with all the optional extras that they have as well. Okay, so without further ado, let's have a look at the sprue. 10 round bases as standard with the Frostgrave models. Starting here, we'll have a look at the heads, because there is a massive head collection just here. So there are loads of heads to choose from. I think there's almost like enough to do two different heads per model. If you wanted to magnetize them, you could do that. But yeah, absolutely all sorts of heads with all sorts of different helmets, with or without helmets. I think there's one here with an eye patch, as displayed on the box. Very sort of Viking-esque, although we know Vikings didn't have horns on their helmets. But yeah, very, very good. Also a couple of optional swords here, and a little sleeping bag by the look of it there. Moving on a little bit further down, we've got enough for one shield apiece. All the shields are different. It's worth pointing out at this point that there are 2 sprues. Both are identical, so you'd get all of those heads again. If you really needed a head selection of heads for your collection, then this is a good box to buy. Lovely pouch just here. It's more of a back sack actually. It's quite a thick piece. It's not gonna, is it gonna? Yeah. So it's quite a thick piece. Optional axe, couple of quivers. Moving on, we can see a few of the bodies now. As you can see, quite well strapped and padded. A little bit of padding on this one, and a bit of metal plate at the front there. I think this is a chicken. I'm pretty convinced that that's a chicken in his hand, or some sort of poultry. Another optional bag and optional bow. This side we've got a little pouch, quite a sharp sort of sword stroke knife stroke dagger. Double-handed axe here, and a little optional knife just in the corner there. Moving on a bit further, we've got another selection of bodies here. Looks like this one's got some chainmail. And another double-handed axe and a bow. A couple of optional swords. They look quite nice. Quite a lot of detail in them. Moving over here, we've got some other single-handed weapons. Or actually, that's a double-handed weapon, isn't it, that one? And a shield arm. Moving a little bit further down, we get to the crossbows. Now, the crossbows are quite small, I thought. Little handheld crossbows, nothing too big. A lantern. I know some people are disappointed with the amount of lanterns and torches that these actually have, but you know, you do get 2 in a box here, so I don't know how many you'd need. Maybe a couple of torches as well for options. That would have been good, but it is what it is. A couple more hand weapons at this side. Double-handed sword here. You can see the 2 hands on the hilt, on the handle. Optional dagger. Lots of options. Lots of optional pieces if you wanted to pack these models out. Some more optional pouches here. More hand weapons. And then at this side we've got even more hand weapons here. Shield arms, daggers, swords and axes, and a warhammer just there. Again, another selection of pouches just here. So all in all, that's the sprue. Like I say, you get 2 of these, both identical, so that, you know, it'll completely fill your box up with spare parts if you want to use them all, especially all these heads. Such a big selection of heads. Anyway, that about wraps it up. Please like and subscribe as always, and hopefully I shall catch you in the next one. Take care.